Canto 7. Enter Italia. Despite the time his trains not yet do run, Il Duce orders Italy's attack. The doors of Janus toss rudely open, a dagger sticking in the Gallic back. As Axis host swells with its sister land, fate spears the Afric coast like cacti roughs the sand. With Hitler, nigh victorious, rises Marshal parasite. Mussolini, vainglorious, best Alpini sends to fight. Mid snow-capped sand-ass crevices, far from Agrippa's might, millennia diluted has the gene that once won Europe for its own demesne. Jean-Francois joined the local troop of common folk in arms, empiric group of youth and stupor farmers and gendarmes, shall guard the pass to Italy, some Pancreas of Brahms. Briançon, June 11th, 1940. France's ignominy. How they fought on the field of Elysia, how they conquered all with Napoleon, how they endured the siege of the Kaiser, how they bled at the bloodbath of Verdun. Through Paris flares, peaceful fête accomplie. Omniscience declares theirs was open city. As aging Pétain chaired the meet, his cabinet divided. Gentlemen accede defeat, to battle on misguided. To Africa we must retreat, fight like cornered tigers. If we go, we may retain our pride. No, prison camps will cloak the countryside. What of our comrades, les English? They offer union, to fight they wish to the finish. 'Tis naught but corpse fusion. Says Pétain, soon she'll have her neck ringing like a chicken. Sue Johnston, right, Seasider. Sue Johnston drifts to London Bridge Station, jumps on a train escaping to the sea. Leaves London's diamond civilization in spiralling hornet activity. Infinite air of this midsummer's day, wind ruffles through washed hair, so good to get away. East Croydon first, then Three Bridges, ploughing countryside serene. Rusted bangers building hedges, signposts nowhere to be seen. At Brighton, hops she on a bus that winds to Rottingdean. To stretch tired limbs on pebble dashing sand. I'm sorry, love, civilians are banned. We'll mind the beach this week, he said. Sue stood up, brushed down skirt. Her pretty head was full of dread, building to full alert. Tempered by thoughts her little ones were safe from hate and hurt. Conqueror. Clear as crystal in his reminiscence, the world historical adventurer tours Poppy Field. Here his youthful vibrance expended as lowly dispatch runner. How good and true our sacrifice now seems, he sighs while driven to the city of his dreams. Embedded in his consciousness were the palaces and roofs, the operatic spaciousness every artist's soul imbues, electrical vivaciousness, as if prolific muse, swift paparazzi following his lead. John Arkentower to the Invalide. He gazed through the sarcophagus into his hero's core. Soft silences stood glorious on Alexander's shore. The city is so wondrous, but we'll make our Berlin more. Vital spirit. Vital days. With swastikas hanging from Brandenburg, Hitler sculpts back to his Reich Chancellery. Since Belgium, Holland, France and Luxembourg, just one more mob, determined utterly. A giant map frames the situation, one bejeweled gap guarding that damnation. A fleet of mine-layers shall build a bristling balustradas. Our legions then may land unkilled from Ramsgate to Lyme Regis. Soon British fields for Berlin tilled, but first remember this, that only one prerequisite is there. We must control the all-important air. Commending wars the Führer weaves, crowns of gods of battle. Like laurel leaves each rod receives, what lust swells goring skull. His baton must be king-size, bravery in animal. Dunkirk spirit. Nothing to come seems unrealistic. Morale stabs an amorphous entity. Horsham deems smug. Oxford optimistic. Godalming defeatist. Ipswich happy. The battlefront drifts into British streets, prepared to bear the brunt of all that Berlin meets. This is no day to save the stags. conscientious objector, branded a rat thing wrapped in rags, then worse, a bloody traitor. Sniff housewife sat beneath the flags, waiting for her Hitler. Sipping weak tea, suggesting bloody Huns are parachuting in disguise as nuns. A motivating spirit charm envelops Britain's mood. From storm comes calm, and safe from harm, world peace must be renewed. Till then, they'd have to buckle down like neighbours in a feud. Great Britain, July 1940. The factory. Charlie took Patrick up Healywood Pen to do their bit and dig for victory. Watered the veg, spread feed for each clucking hen. Looks like we're having scrambled eggs for tea. The town below, grim choked in chimney haze. It's busy, lad, you know, just like in the olden days. Roast skivvies in the weaving sheds, on shirts fit for a soldier, on blankets for the pilots' beds, on soft hats for the sailor, on berets for the captain's heads. Our factory tailor, hard toiling as the lasses go to work, to turn around big losses down Dunkirk. The home goal blows, she rushed outside in charcoal blackout night. The street lamps died, her only guide a dicky shine a light. Lit haggard flags until her ragged door warmed into sight. Burnley, July 28th, 1940. Censorship. Brother, come out and play before you leave for battle, prattling Xavier Collars Khan. Of course he went. What glory we'll achieve, sputs Khan as whiz they down the autobahn, reaching the port beside the western pond, where sailors' records bought from Britain and beyond. With jackets flash and poised perfect, felt they very fine indeed. What music moved through these select young socialites? A stampede of jackboots. Our youth must reject this filth. Heroic deeds at the front, this nigger Jew jazz transcends. When leave you, Morrigan, go tell your friends. Corn Stemler kept his cool, his calm, claiming them just passing. Well did he charm when safe from harm, happiness amassings. They ran giggling through streetlights, in friendship unsurpassing. Hamburg, July 31st, 1940. Home Guard. We're going a minute, days. The battle for France is truly over. The battle of Britain has now begun. The Royal Air Force versus Luftwaffe. Her 900 outnumbered 3-1. Vague skylines drawn, cautious star-crossed fences. As first few lights have flown, nose probing weaknesses. Sarge hands out 2 rounds for practice. That's all the top brass could spare, lads. Aim your rifles straight at this scrawny scarecrow with straw hair. As man to man, his misfits miss. Your bleeding shower there won't be a second chance with them Germans. This time, the scarecrow cut into ribbons. Sarge shouts out, march! So off they sail to find the nearest pub. Pints of real ale, a Great War tale and Mrs. Braithwaite's scrub. Not looking like Britain's front line, more like a Ramblers Club. Scarborough, August 1st, 1940.